I drink the water from my head, contagious as you think I am. Just tilt my son towards your domain, your cup runneth over again. Don't scream aloud, don't think aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about it, don't speak about it. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Why follow me to higher ground, lost as you swear I am? Don't throw away your basic needs, ambiance and vanity. Don't scream about it, don't think aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about it, don't speak about it. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't scream about it, don't think aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about it, don't speak about it. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. December promise you gave unto me, December whispers of treachery. December clouds are now covering me, December songs no longer I sing. December promise you gave unto me, December whispers of treachery. December clouds are covering me, December songs no longer I sing. Don't scream aloud, don't think aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about it, don't speak about it. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't scream aloud, don't think aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about it, don't speak about it. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out.
Welcome to my live stream, everyone. It is, wow, squeaky wheel there on that mouse. It is December 9th, 2021. It's 8:48. Welcome. course, what I do is travel around. I'd like to say thank you to whomever made the Instagram post with the Great Wall of China. I think that's great. Thanks for making that Instagram account. Take care of it.
I drink the water from my head, contagious as you think I am. Just tilt my son towards your domain, your cup runneth over again. Don't scream aloud, don't think aloud. Turn your head down, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about it, don't speak aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Why follow me to higher ground, lost as you swear I am? Don't throw away your basic needs, ambiance and vanity. Don't scream aloud, don't think aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about it, don't speak about. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't scream aloud, don't think aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about it, don't speak about. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. December promise you gave unto me. December whispers of treachery. December clouds are now covering me. December songs no longer I sing. December promise you gave unto me. December whispers of treachery. December clouds are covering me. December songs no longer I sing. Don't scream aloud, don't think aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about, don't speak up loud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't scream aloud, don't think aloud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. Don't worry about, don't speak it loud. Turn your head now, baby, just spit me out.
I'm wondering if the 2% has changed now, because hey, I didn't know anything. I was watching Jordan Peterson. That's his name. I guess he's a professor from Ontario. Ontario? I think so. Jordan Peterson. He is a pessimist, a cynical pessimist. But seriously, you have to be realistic, right? And so he's realistic. And he thrives on, it seems like, statistics. And see, that's the thing about statistics, mathematics, etc. Those are key things to philosophy. Sometimes you have to have a good basis in philosophy and then think about it as a psychological thing, applying it to statistics. And statistics are mathematical analysis of records kept. So that's how it has to work. And so Jordan Peterson, apparently, hold on, let's see what happens here. And so Jordan Peterson, he's obviously one of these people that does that. A lot of professors will have multifaceted theologies and theories, right? It's a thesis. So anyways, I was listening to him and he says the most startling thing or something about IQ. I don't know if you've ever seen that video or if you watch that. Sorry about that. But if you watch that, Jordan Peterson, and he says that 1 in 10 people have an IQ of 83 or less. So if you go into the store and you look around, chances are, if there's 10 people in there, you might have 2 or 3 that are total idiots. 1/3 of the population there might be a total idiot, because you can't really say that there'd be any smart people there at all, because of the fact that places employ people based on their skills, not on their intelligence. And that's why I see the IQ thing is a key thing, because the military has done this and they're, I guess, experts. And that's what Jordan Peterson says. I'm just leaving it up to these other experts, okay, with certificates and, the accolades and accreditations to prove these facts. So the police, it's proven too that they hire people not to be leaders, but to be followers. So how many, if you go into the confectionery and there's, 10 people or 3 people even in there, chances are you're dealing with just 3 idiots. You might be dealing with 1 genius, but you probably most likely will not be dealing with 1 genius, because about 30 years ago, I had an IQ test. And this is when the government started to really hate on me significantly. But all through my life, they said this to me. And even teachers in elementary school and high school said this to me, that my intelligence challenges them. But I never realized just how stupid people are and how ignorant people are. And I'm hoping that if you're ignorant, that you seek knowledge. But if you're not ignorant, that you profess your knowledge to people and express it to them. It's not about being woke. That woke thing is different than being intelligent. I've talked to people and they make illusory correlations. And this is what the government puts onto people, because there is smart people that have told the government how to think. There are smart people that have told the government how to think. So the government says about people that people make illusory correlations. Well, some people honestly do. You cannot have a dream and then predict the future. No, that's not the way it works. You have to look at it and analyze your life in a certain pattern and then look back, and that's what reflectionism is and internal thought is. Okay? Is to look back on your experiences and to tailor yourself to suit the situations based on experiences that you've gained. And these are all mathematical equations that, are somewhat statistical. And you have to develop these experiences. But knowing inherently the difference is, and how you control what you know the differences are, makes you a lot smarter. If you give in to, for instance, I use the analogy of putting a tack on someone's chair. If you give in to that, the first time is the worst time. Because the first time you know you've broken a promise that you've held to yourself, not to be mean to someone. So the first time you put the tack on there, it's been my experience that is the worst possible time in your life. It's not the 100th time. It's not the time that you robbed the bank. It's not the time that you had a problem and you shot someone. It's not the time that you murdered someone. It's the first time that you put a tack on someone's seat and you were mean to them. That is the worst time of your life. And that is the honest truth. Stop before you do. Think. And there is a chance, because you know the difference, and I do, as well as I do. You know the differences between continuing on with being a bully and stopping. I walked into a restaurant. It was ran by some brown people, I guess that you would say, Punjabis. And there were white people in the restaurant. The Punjabis were serving them as if they were empirical society members. They were catering to these people. And I think that's a long time to colonization, is that if you give in and you start treating people like they feel they're entitled to be treated, but they're not really entitled to be treated that way, that is when you have made the tack on the seat. You've broken your own promise to yourself to not be equal. You cannot treat people as if they're more important than you are. You're important. You're just as important as the next person. You have to treat other people that same way. Don't treat them like they're more important. And if they expect to be treated more important, they are wrong. The greatest person is a person that does not expect to be treated more importantly than you. The greatest person will celebrate a victory with you and will not say to you, "What about my victory?" They won't brag on their own accolades when you succeed. They'll say, "God bless you for succeeding. We together can succeed." But fucking Kosher never did that. I walked into the restaurant and Kosher started fucking spouting off to me like a child. And those Punjabs, they took it and they treated him like he was royalty. And that's how I looked. I was surprised. But I can't fucking see, because I have to wear glasses to see your face. So I don't even know who the fuck you are. But now I realized who the fuck you are. You're just a fucking pig, a power of instant gratification seeker that seeks to be more important than everybody else. And your friends let you be. They don't say, hey. They let your fucking haughtiness and your ego control you. But I have been kind to people that I should not have been kind to. And I do that on purpose because I know that if I'm kind to people that are arrogant fucking pieces of shit, that you know what? I can laugh at them and I can say I'm better than you. And I can laugh behind their backs at them. The way they laugh, even in my face at me, be with their haughtiness. Fucking Kosher and Neil Meyer and those fucking pieces of shit that investigate those complaints, they laugh in your own fucking face at you because they know they're gonna fucking fuck around and fuck your life over. And it's fucking true.
There's a systemic problem with accountability for police officers, and the Crown Prosecution Service is a major player in that.
Welcome to the Ice Sculpture at City Hall. Thank you for joining my live stream, everyone. It's a beautiful day and it's December. Thank you for joining in.
I drink the water from my hand, contagious as you think I am.
So that says, why do you listen to me if you don't believe what I say? That's what that means. Why drink the water from my hand, contagious as you think I am?
There's a systemic problem with accountability for police officers, and the Crown Prosecution Service is a major player in that.
That was live in the morning. It's beautiful. Kosher is an adult bully. Same with Neil Meyer and some of those other, that's all they hire is a bunch of